Hey there, welcome again. Now, I suppose it's season's greetings and all that, and as I said before, probably that time of year, we're now in January, when everyone's going to be hitting you up for weight loss, miracle cures, weight loss this and weight loss that. You don't have to go far on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, everywhere else for everyone to be hitting you up and adverts popping up left, right and centre on what to do and how to lose weight and how to do X, Y and Z. So I thought I'd come on here and try and dispel some of the myths, try and set up some logical reasons for you to be doing things and to avoiding certain other things. So I've already discussed those adverts that might say, hey, you can lose weight from this part of your body. So the typical one is want to get rid of belly fat. They use a horrible term, belly fat, absolutely horrible, but there we are. So essentially beware of that. You can't reduce body fat from one part of your body. So I thought I'd look at another one today, and that is metabolism. So in conjunction with the hey, lose belly fat adverts are the hey, increase your metabolism adverts. Just ludicrous, but let's cover it anyway. I would hope that you can see through these adverts for what they are, but let's go through it anyway. So pretty much they're all linking a food or a foodstuff or a drink and saying if you have this, you'll increase your metabolism, therefore you'll lose weight or lose fat, whatever it might be. Number one, there are no superfoods. There's no such thing as a superfood. A superfood is made up by an organization that wants to sell something to you. There are no superfoods. There's nothing out there that is super. Foods as a whole are amazing and we need them and we need a great variety, but there's no one food that will make you do anything exceptional. They work together. They are symbiotic, if you like. So you need to accumulate all the vitamins and all the minerals from all of these foods in order to help your body. But there's no one superfood. And on that line, there's no one food or superfood or drink or substance that will miraculously and completely raise your metabolism in a way that will help you get rid of your weight or body fat. And what they're essentially saying behind the scenes here is, well, if we increase your metabolism, then you will burn more. And the more you burn, the more you'll lose. And of course, hopefully by now, we now know this to be complete rubbish. We do not burn anything. Okay, we break all our foods down chemically over an incredibly long, slow process. And all of our muscular interactions, everything we do, even me moving my jaw to speak, is a result of a chemical reaction, not a physical reaction. So for people to say, hey, let's increase your metabolism, let's burn more, it's just not right. It's palpably untrue. Your metabolism is made up of so many different areas that for us to sit there and go to have a food to increase your metabolism, again, is just plain wrong. I suppose the most unfortunate side of all of this is caffeine. We know that caffeine has very negative effects on us, and it massively increases our heart rate, which is no benefit to anyone. But that for some reason people buy into this notion that that's good for us. So where we're now selling items that work in conjunction with caffeine or work in conjunction with this, that or the other to increase our metabolism in order for us to hopefully lose more body fat is just plain wrong. So again, don't fall for it. You know, there is only one way to help us reduce our levels of body fat if that's what we want to do. And this notion of raising our metabolism is not it. If you want to increase your metabolism in a methodology that will help us reduce our levels of body fat, the only way to do that for our lifetime and in a safe manner, and one that is only ever beneficial to us, is to increase the efficiencies of our muscles. What everyone seems to forget in all of this, the only part of your body that will use body fat as the energy reserve it is are our muscles. And we must make them as efficient as possible. And that is not by doing cardio exercise. And I've looked at that in another video. There's a huge gap here between cardio and fitness and weight loss, and the three are not necessarily interlinked. And it's about time people got off the cardio machines and got out of the classes and got onto the resistance training machines. And I've dealt with that in another video. But essentially, metabolism, the best way forward for your metabolism and to increase it and keep it increased is to increase the efficiency of your muscles. That's not necessarily to make them bigger. Your muscles can be incredibly efficient without becoming bigger if you use resistance training in the right way. So you need to get onto resistance machines as much as you can, make your muscles as strong as they can be, which is to make them as efficient as they can be. The more efficient your muscles, the more body fat you have the potential to use 24 hours of the day. So everyone seems to, because we come from this calorie-based foundation, which is complete rubbish as well, everyone seems to think I must go and do lots of cardio in order to use some energy, which is true in the short term, but doesn't pay dividends in the long term. People forget that your muscles are working for you 24 hours a day, even when you're asleep. So if we can make them more efficient, they will utilize more body fat for you. They will utilize the chemicals from your body for more chemical reactions in order to keep your life for longer. So in terms of metabolism, it is not a simple direct effect of strange concoctions in increased metabolism, reduction of body fat. That's just not how it works. And most of these substances they're encouraging us to consume can be negative to our bodies in other ways. So don't go down that route. There's a much longer lasting and safe route in terms of going, right, if I want to finally put an effort into helping myself reduce my levels of body fat for the rest of my life, then all I need to do is do some resistance training, get the food right, and make my body more efficient so my metabolism is increased 24 hours a day. It's as simple as that. And again, I've dealt with the food a lot in previous videos, so have a look at that as well. Because again, as you'll probably understand by now, my issue is that the calorie leads us into obesity, not out of it. And it's the wrong unit of energy in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's no correlation between what a calorie is, how we apply it to our food, and how that food relates to us. So have a look at those. Hope that gives you some insights. Beware the adverts touting increased metabolism. Okay, thanks very much for tuning in. Have a good 2022.